Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for another Fool's Gold review. And as you can see here, we have Brian Michael Bendis' Justice League versus LOSH, or Legion of Superheroes. And it's time to get started. To those who are new to the Fool's Gold on the channel, let me give you the simplest terms in how this actually works. So, as you can see here, I've got currency conversion, and that currency conversion links to how much I actually paid for the comic. Now, moving into the next part, when I rate the areas, whether it's cover, art, story, not only am I giving it a rating out of 10, but also how much I believe each area is worth. That's simple. Alright. So starting off in the first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to anything that's happening in relation to the story? Well, not a lot, to which I give the cover a 6.5 out of 10. The next area is internal art, to which I'm going to show you some of the art in connection to the story around the beginning, middle and end. Starting now. Now, this is some of the art around the beginning of the story. And as you can see here, we've got the character of the Gold Lantern. And of course, members of the Justice League. Including the destroyed Superman, care of Brian Michael Bendis. As we move towards the middle of the story, we can see a bit of action happening, and whilst this is also happening, we are also encountering the darkness, which is also playing a role in relation to Dark Crisis. And last but not least, some of the art towards the end, which we see the character of the Gold Lantern ending up in Metropolis, and the darkness being present. For the internal art, I gave a 6 out of 10, to which I believe it's worth $1.15. And just to reiterate, that the cover was given a 6.5 out of 10, believing it to be worth $1.25. Now it's time to move into the story and its rating. Now, did we get any comic references to any of the previous issues, or something that Brian Michael Bendis is working on that could have connected to this story? No, we didn't. Points sort of lost, even if you wanted to make reference to issue 1 or issue 2, the previous issues. I believe they would have helped the reader. The next area is time. Now, I think for something involving, say, the Justice League and the Legion of Superheroes, the use of time would be fantastic to use in this, because it would be good to show whereabouts the characters are in, say, each century. And that wasn't shown here, and in that it does actually lose a lot of points. And this is where Bendis is failing in his storytelling. And more than once, I must admit. Moving into the next area, which is location. About the only location we did manage to see was New Metropolis, as well as the Old Metropolis. But they weren't precisely pointed out by the writer, editor, for the reader. So that is terrible writing, care of both, and terrible work, care of the editor. Next is the cast of characters, consisting of Computer at the beginning from the 31st century. Next is the cast Justice League and also LOSH. We also had the Gold Lantern, Mon-El, Satin Girl, Brainiac, Commandy, and someone else who, to which my bad writing is failing to show right now. Oh, I think it's Epoch. Epoch, that's it. Epoch. Who was actually seen earlier on in something that Brian Michael Bendis did, and it wouldn't have hurt to have included that story as well for this too. So overall story rating, I gave it a 5 out of 10, to which I believe it's worth $1. So until then, let's keep colourful and have yourself an awesome day.